it? Just let me get that in focus for you. Let's see, there, that's about right. Hi, I'm Sue, bringing crafting to you, and today we're going to make a funfold, starting with DSP heavy. So that means we're starting with the DSP. Okay, so you want a piece of DSP that measures 5 7/8 by 12 inches. And we're going to score that at 1 inch. So put it in at 1 inch and you're going to score at 1 inch. Then you're going to move it along to 2.5, score at that. Then you're going to move it along to 3.5, score there. And then you're going to move it along to 4.5, score there. Then, so that you don't have to remember too many measurements, just flip it around and we're going to do exactly the same measurements again. So that was 1 inch, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. There we go. And then we're going to do our folding. So we're going to start with the outside one, and that is going to fold back. So we're going to concertina it. So the first one's folding back, then we're going to fold it forward, then we're going to fold it back, then we're going to fold it forward, and we'll repeat that at the other side. So we're going to fold the first piece back, then second piece going in and out and concertina it. So you'll end up with a piece that looks like that, okay? And you can crease those with your bone folder if you want. And now I've got a piece of soft succulent, and this measures 2 7/8 by 5 3/4. So we're just going to glue that panel on. That will help give it stability. So there was a set called Forever Fern, and I didn't actually buy the DSP that went with that suite, but my daughter-in-law did, and she's sadly decided not to do as much anymore, so she's actually gifted it me, so I'm very lucky. It's beautiful DSP. So I'm going to make sure I've got equal increments with that all the way round. Then I've got another piece of coordinating DSP, and this measures 2 3/4 by, that should be 5 5/8. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think that 5 5/8. So this nice speckle one that go with that. I hate covering up foil. So I don't often do it, but I needed one to coordinate with this, and afraid it had to be this one because it's just got this nice speckle on it, and I thought that will go with it perfectly. So just give yourself even border all the way around. Now I've already made a gift card holder, so it's got a gift card inside, and I've made this with the envelope punch board. So you just need to make yourself an envelope to fit a gift card in. And again, I hate covering all this up, but that's how it's got to be. So I'm going to glue that on. And I'm going to put that, I think, in the middle. There we go. Now this is going to kind of stand up. So your gift card will actually be, your gift card envelope will be part of your design. So I decided I didn't want to glue this down, but I want it to catch underneath. So what I'm going to do is put my heart, so these are the heart punchers, and I've punched out in polished pink, and I'm just going to take my dimensional down a bit so that it can go underneath. So I'm going to give that there and put that on there. Oh, may as well make it more even. So I'm going to support this well. So there we go. And just going to push it down, put that to slightly one side, make sure I'm going, because I decided I wanted to offset. I don't normally offset, but I've decided I'm going to offset. Now I want to stamp on this first before we go any further. So I got my polished pink, and this little leaf set is from On the Farm, and that's went wrong straight away. Let's just make sure I've not got any more ink, so I'll try again. Okay, I think I'm going to start there, so just going to hopefully that's better, and I'm just going to decorate around the edge, hoping that I've left room for the sentiment. I'll just tap tap, and if I haven't, I'll be changing the sentiment. Okay, and I have one more there. Okay, and then we'll just see if that will, I think I'm struggling to fit that on. Let's have a look at for you, as I might be going. It's good when you can actually see. I can get that on, so let me strip that off a minute. This is from Layering Leaves, so I'm just going to put for you this, and there we go. Just flip that off. There we go. Move that out of the way and the ink out of the way before I make a mess. And I'm just going to offset this to the side. So I don't want to put glue on the outside of this bit here. So I'm just going to put glue down 3/4 of it. And then I'm going to offset this so that I've approximately got the same sort of thing going off there. There we go. And might put some sprigs going off. Let's see if I can. Might not be able to do that now. Perhaps actually I'm going to stick it on there instead. So I'll put a sprig down there to just give it that little bit of interest. Go in there. That's it. Okay, so I'll leave that for the moment, move that out of the way. And then I've decided to have a play today. Our old trio punch and our new trio punch. So I love the trio punches. So what I'm just going to do is go round, yeah, I think that's right, my edges, before I cut it, I need to just tell you the size. So that, let me move that out of the way. This measured 2.5 by, it's gone to an odd measurement this, but you could do it 2.5 by 4 3/4. That would be best. So, oops, what have I done here? I seem to have messed up my track. Just bear with me. In fact, I'll not mess with that now. I'll just put that over there. So that's the old trio punch, and I love this here. And it doesn't matter which way round you do it, as long as you stick to the same thing that you're doing. So I'm going to stick, now which did I prefer? Oh, I've moved it now. So let's see, do I want that or do I want that? I think I'll go for this. So to make sure that you get the same, turn it over and then punch it again. Then flip it over like that. And then turn it over like that. And that has made quite a fancy edge and a bit different, I thought. So I thought, have a go at that. Now, I'm trying to use a lot more vellum. So I am going to put some vellum on here, but because I don't know where I can stick my vellum, I'm going to put everything on my vellum to start with. So I decided that I wanted a vase of flowers, but also I'm challenging myself to use ribbon. So I've brought in the soft succulent ribbon. So just bear with me a minute. Oh, oops, cut the end off there. So I'm going to get our double-sided sticky tape. And I'm just going to put this, I can get the end right, on the back of my boho indigo. So I've done it in soft succulent, but I have also done the stamping in evening evergreen. So I think I've used the all the in colours that were in last year or the year before, can't remember now. But soft succulent, polished pink, I have done some pale papaya and so what I'm going to do is have my ribbon going across, and I'm just going to put it wrong way on tight. That's just typical. Let's see. Oh, no, I can't do that. Don't know whether this will work. Let's see. I think I'll go up top. There, like that. And cut this. Whoops, wrong scissors. Cut that like that. So I want that to go on there, but I'm going to do something different and see if it works out. I can always cut a bit more if I'm not happy. But, so let's cut those. Gonna go. Now which way do I want that? I want that one going that way. That one going that way, and that one going that way. Just do something different, completely different. Right, I'm going to stick a load of glue on the back of here now. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to stick dimensionals on. So I'm going to stick not near the top. Because I want to be able to tuck things down, I'm going to be careful that I don't stick things too close to that top so I can't tuck anything down. So I'm going to peel those off there. Okay, and then bring back in this. I'm going to take it towards the bottom, but still having it hopefully in the middle. Okay, now put that on one side 1 minute. I want to come back, and I fancied doing, I've not used this leaf at all. Where's some paper? I did use this earlier, but it should be totally dry. And I decided I wanted to just do a load of random leaves. And so I'm gonna don't know how it will turn out. Just make sure this is the big leaf off the layering leaves. So I thought it'd make it more interesting. So okay, so that's what I decided I'd do there. And then I'm going to be putting this on, but not yet, because I want to now build this up. So I've used the soft succulent, but what I've done is I have used our Whisper White ink and the layering leaves, and I've stamped the Whisper White onto it and then cut it out using the bow punch. So I'm going to stick one down in the centre to start with. So just like to always leave those free, but I'm going to stick that down in the centre, and then I've got 2 more of those. Quite like the effect that it's given me, and I'll stick one coming off this side, and then I've got another one for the other side. So stick those going off there, and then I had out earlier, if you caught me earlier, I got out my Black Curvy, and I just noted this sprig in it, and I thought, this set of leaves, and I thought, oh, I like that, because it's got, you see, it's really lovely. So I thought that would be nice. So I thought I'll try that. There. And then I've done the pale papaya, and I'll show you closer. That's the one that I've used. I've used tone on tone. So stick that behind so that can come off there, and then we'll have one coming down here, coming off there. Okay, and then I've already done my happy anniversary, and I'm gonna just stick these, I think the same angle that I stuck this was Well Said, these are from Well Said, and I used the punch, I can't remember what it was called at all. So I'm bringing this back in now, And then you can see now where all of the things have gone on the back, so we're safe now to stick the vellum. So anywhere you can see these dark areas, you can stick that down. And I'm going to put that evenish there, go on there, and then you can see the leaves coming through there. Oh yes, like that. Okay, and then bring back in our, come on, I want to put this down the side, so it will only be on one side. So I'm just gonna pinch that there. So I'm just going to stick from that going down, and I think it went about there. So it's only going to be stuck down, of course, on one side. So let's put it together again, making sure that it's sat equal. There we go, and press down. Okay, and so when it's showing, it will look like that, so that you'll be able to stand it up and it'll look like that. The DSP does all the hard work for you. Now, of course, this is a gift, so I am going to actually, so I'll just show you, because once I've done this, I won't, oh, I will do, I will tie it up, but I'm going to make sure that I've got enough ribbon, and I will not cut the ribbon until I've tied it up for the last time. I'll just want to do photographs, so I'll tie it up so that you've got the idea. So I'll tie this and I'll put the bow, so the bow goes to where the vase top is, and then I will obviously mess about with my bow load and get my bow correct. Oops, wrong one. Seems to want to go the opposite way. Why is it they always want to go the opposite way? I'm going to tie it upside down. If it wants to play like that, I'll tie it upside down and see if I get a better one. So you watch now, it'll go right way, so it will be upside down. Now it seems to be twisting, so but I'd get my bow right, which you'll see on the photograph, because once I've messed with the bow properly, I will take the picture. So that will be how the recipient sees it. This, of course, then will fit in a normal envelope. No, let me just. One. No. Oh dear. And you just want an envelope. I should have got one out earlier, sorry about that, but that will fit in a normal envelope like that. So it's come like that. And in fact, I don't normally do my envelopes, but I'm going to today. So let's play a bit more with this stamp. I really liked this stamp, so let's do some going around the envelope. See if I can get that one just there and one just there, and then let's see if I can come in now. I've got the red on this, but I want to do pale papaya, so I've just wiped it. Let's see if we can get pale papaya going in the middle. Make it a bit different. There we go, something like that. That's a bit different for me. Don't usually decorate the envelopes up much, but hey ho, let's do it today. Right, so the photograph will be on the front of the video, so that you'll be able to see stood up and the front of it when it's completely finished. So I will put the finished one as the front of my video. So thank you very much for dropping by. Do appreciate that you've watched me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I come on whenever, and sometimes come on twice like I've done today. This video though, I will delay the upload of this one, as I've already put one out today. So thank you very much. Do appreciate you. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.